Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Detroit Lions.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Aiden Hutchinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
3rd and 15.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. There's a throw right side to be incomplete. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns 1st down. A run up the middle with Pacheco.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and That's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. They need to get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 76!
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And one of the Browns is in there, and yes, Cleveland's able to retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And he'll be stopped short of 1st down. That will necessitate an ultimate punt team. 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds.
34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Throw here down the field. It will fall incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. 3rd, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Maverick! Hold on. Super! What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they go to work on first and goal.
Ready, ready. Let's go now.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's Pacheco. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Man in motion is Brown. From the gun, it's Sanders. On the run to the right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, it's Shador. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Brown.
That spotlight, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 2.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On second down, Goff. He loses the football near his own goal line.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on third and long. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. As Shador on first down. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about one. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a big play for the Browns. 35 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Sampson will take it in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And finds some daylight. Past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing here is Goff. Rush to his left. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
12.
He'll go play action with Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Like 20.
On play action, Goff. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Four down. We go. 180. 5.
To throw is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard line.
Second and goal. Montgomery, and he'll go down at the 4-yard line. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's the second. Talk things over before third down.
Third down and goal to go.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams working a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. Go, Reed. Go. Press go, Easy. Check. Bobcat. 3.
Play action. It's Sanders. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Left side, he's got the Joku. The Lions on their first time out.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to
The
make.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up second and
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing, Goff. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back, Jahmyr Gibbs. And what an effort after the kick. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handlers. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Raymond going to return it. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's gone. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2 for 1. 180.
Here's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Raymond now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From 29. Here's second down and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. It'll get forward to about the 42. Brett Delphin up to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
By 20.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2 yards.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
180! Horrible! Maverick! My man! Horrible!
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Here's the Lions punt team now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. They go play action with Sanders. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's taken down up past the 35. A big play after being backed up. 31 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now it's Sanders. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll find his rookie wide out from Texas. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Right jump in up to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
after these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
It's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
At the 49-yard line.
A give, it's Sampson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shador. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
3rd and 9. Sanders will throw it. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st down, Cleveland.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. Will be taken in by Sampson. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Pushed out of bounds.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And on that 1st and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now, Sanders gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Al-Quadin Muhammad in to drop on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Browns will cut into that lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Hey, let's go. Go ground.
On 2nd down, Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 26 yards.
That one's good for 26 yards.
First down.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down.
Sanders pass. Complete to Marquise Brown. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19 sight.
Now, Shador. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing again is Sanders. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aleem McNeil. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
He'll go play action with Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180. Motion. Hey, alert motion.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Detroit.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
180.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 7. It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in. It was a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Fourth down and 1.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down.
We go, come on. 180.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. First down and more inside the 15. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure, he's got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Here's Sanders to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
They needed 19, and that is exactly what they got, and they convert on third and long. Here's first down.
Come on, come on.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And he's in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A try here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort, it just doesn't work out. But it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
42-yard line.
A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
180!
On the ground, this is Gibbs.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, like based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
The Lions call their first timeout. We'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On play action, Shador. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.